We're at go2math.com. We're working some calculus problems. We're in the section limits. We're looking at infinite limits, and specifically this button right here is where you're going to get this problem. Take the limit as x approaches 4 coming in from the right hand side, 4 over x minus 4. Let's move over to the whiteboard. Whoa, what was that? That, my friend, was something that you don't need to see. Alright, that was an alien from outer space. What am I doing? I forgot what's going on here. We're taking the limit. That's what we're doing. Take the limit as 4, take the limit as x approaches 4, coming in from the right hand side, that's what that plus sign means, of 4 over x minus 4. All right. Let's say that we're going to name our function f 4 over x minus 4. Now in the section evaluating limits numerically, that's one way you can kind of do this to get an idea of what's happening to the graph. We can take, for example, 4.1 and plug it into this thing. Okay, first off, we're going to get a positive number, so that's kind of something we need to keep in the back of our mind. Alright, and then, so we get this number out, whatever the heck it is. Then we get a little closer to 4. Now, this is the reason why it's important to kind of know what these graphs look like. You don't even have to go through any of this stuff. So we're still going to get a positive number. This thing is still going to be positive. Alright, but this difference is getting smaller. The difference is getting, in other words, this number down here is getting smaller. And as the number down here gets smaller and smaller and smaller, it goes into that number more and more times. So what's happening? This thing is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Let's sketch up the graph though. Like I said, you should know what these things look like, these graphs look like. So 4 is the place that's most interesting, and we know there is a vertical asymptote here. How do we know that? Well, in the previous section we talked about that. We plug 4 in the denominator and we get 0 out. We have a number in the numerator that's a number other than 0. Therefore, a vertical asymptote is right here at 4. Now, we said this was going to be a positive number, right? Positive, positive. So we know that this thing is going up in this direction. If we were to plug 0 in here, plug 0 in, you get 4 over negative 4, which is negative 1. So, which is negative 1. That's down here, right? Okay, let me think about this for a second. Oh, coming in from the right. Dang. I knew something was fishy going on there. Okay, we're coming in from the right hand side. So the graph is going up. Okay, the graph is increasing. I'm like, what is going on? Something was going on there. So I knew this thing couldn't cross the x-axis. It's impossible. But what's happening here is it's doing this is what it's doing right there. That's what it's doing. And of course this right here is negative 1. Oh my gosh. Alright, scratch that part out. So, but we're concerned about this, right? And as we approach 4 coming in from the right hand side, our y value is going to positive infinity. Alright, that's all we need to know. Positive infinity. Okay? Good enough. Click, click, click. Get busy.